All right, guys, we're doing another archival episode and we're picking up where we left off. February 25th, 2022. It's a Friday. 9 a.m. Counterculture coffee with half and half. A fried egg over toasted La Farm sourdough and mixed greens with roasted pepitas, feta, olive oil, and balsamic made at home. 2 p.m. Chicken strip meal with unsweetened tea from Chick-fil-A. 6 p.m. Fried shrimp, fried green beans, coleslaw, calamari, and 2 pours of red oak lager from JM's on the Water in Surf City, North Carolina. 8 p.m. A blood orange margarita with Prosecco made by Brian's mom. Wow. This is the beach trip. Again, this is my first few months in North Carolina. We went to the beach. Brian's parents had rented a beach house for the month. We didn't have internet at our house yet, so really the reason why they rented a beach house for a month at a time in the winter was, A, it's the most affordable time to go to the beach, and no one's there, but B, they could watch Netflix. Yeah, we didn't have internet. I would go to the library to use my laptop, and when we were at home, we set up a digital antenna to watch PBS and Frasier. I watched Frasier for the first time all the way through. There was a channel that we would get called Cozy TV. It's an NBC affiliate, and they would just play old NBC shows. Roseanne would always come on after Frasier. And one of my favorite shows now. What's the cocktail that Frasier likes? Well, he drinks a lot of sherry, but he drinks the Gibson. It's like a martini, but with pearl onions. You don't find that on many menus. So I remember this Chick-fil-A. It's sort of in a random place on the way to the beach. It's a crossroads with an old farmhouse and fast food restaurants. And you got to feel bad for this person who's still living in that farmhouse because they're next to a gas station, across the street from another gas station, across the street from a Chick-fil-A. Trucks all around. And then, you got to have seafood at the beach, right? And then you got to let Brian's mom make you a cocktail back at the beach house. I remember it was very cold, and I think Brian went in the water. JM's on the Water was fine. I don't remember it being too remarkable. All right, February 26, 2022, it's a Saturday. Coffee with half and half, scrambled eggs, rashers, toast with raspberry and fig jam, and walnut banana bread made by Brian's mom at a beach condo. 2 p.m., fried cod, crab dip and crackers, and a can of Anderson Valley Goza at Clausen's in Beaufort, North Carolina. 7 p.m., steamed snow crab legs, clams, shrimp, andouille, and potatoes from Topsail steamers. 2 glasses of Chardonnay and a pour of lime-flavored Deep Eddies. Wow, that sounds like a great breakfast. I have no memory of it. But I do remember going to Beaufort. If you don't know what Beaufort is, it's on the water in North Carolina. It's a historical town. It has a lot of old houses that are pretty. Not a lot to do there besides eat seafood. I think people build ships and live there. I think there's also like a research center down there that's connected to the UNC system. But we went Well, why did we go there? We went there to see the houses, but on arrival, we realized that it was Mardi Gras and they were having a parade through the town. So we had no choice but to witness the Mardi Gras parade. And then at night we got that, that bucket of seafood that they give you, and you put it on the stove and you season it, and then you dump it out on the table and you eat off the table. That was fun. Deep Eddies. Have you ever had Deep Eddies? It's straight up liquor that tastes like it's not liquor. Brian's mom told us that the first time she had it, she thought it was a mixer, so she mixed Deep Eddies vodka with more vodka and then ended up falling on the beach. It's pretty nuts. All right. February 27th, 2022. It's a Sunday. Coffee with creamer, scrambled eggs, half of a toasted bagel with vegetable cream cheese, a piece of bacon, a slice of fried bologna, and a slice of blueberry lemon cake from Friendly's, made by Brian's mom. Wow, she really had breakfast going on when we were at this beach condo. It's pretty impressive. And if you don't know what Friendly's is, I'm not talking about the beloved ice cream and grilled cheese chain from New England with the ice cream sundaes that look like demons. I'm talking about a fake farm stand. It's a giant farm. It's a giant store that's associated with a farm. And, it's full of jams and all these pre-made foods that are clearly made in a factory, but they put their name on it. And the goal is clearly to trick people into buying it because they think that it's a farm product, but they're not growing and making all the ingredients going into these 43 different flavors of jams that they have on the shelf. They're ordering it from somewhere. So I'm not a fan. 11 a.m. Coffee with half and half from Surf City Coffee. 1 p.m. Dill chicken salad from Friendly's on toasted wheat bread made by Brian. 6 p.m. Carnitas and salsa verde, flour tortillas, refried beans and rice, lettuce and tomato, chips and salsa, a mozzarella stick, a slice of chicken burrito with pico de gallo, and a frozen blood orange margarita with salt from Margaritas in Surf City, North Carolina. Wow, I have no memory of that dinner, but it sounds great. So clearly we went to Friendly's and we got some chicken salad. Dill chicken salad. That sounds great, actually. Yeah, I like to get some Mexican food at the beach. That feels appropriate. A Mexican place that has mozzarella sticks too. February 28th, 2022. It's a Monday. Coffee with milk made by Brian's mom. 2 eggs over easy, grits, 2 sausage patties, Cholula, and coffee with half and half from House of Breakfast. 3 p.m. Roasted broccoli and Annie's mac and cheese made at home. 6:30 p.m. Bucatini with mushrooms, kale, parmesan, tomato paste, anchovy paste, red chili flake, pepper, and butter made at home. 7 p.m. Oatly salted caramel ice cream. Wow, I remember this morning like it was yesterday. It was our last morning at the beach house. Brian's mom said, I want to take you out for breakfast. I know a special place. And we said, okay, we'll get ready. So we were in our room with the door closed, packing up our things. And I heard Brian's mom sort of shuffle over to our door because it was near the exit of the beach house. And she was on her phone, volume all the way up, and she had put in directions somewhere, and she hit start. And the Siri voice on her phone said, starting route to Denny's. And I was like, is she taking us to Denny's? She took us to House of Breakfast, which was basically a Denny's. But I like that it wasn't a Denny's. And the breakfast was good. And I mean, look at the listing of ingredients here, 6:30 p.m. I mean, I listed every single thing that I put in this pasta. Anchovy paste, red chili flake, pepper. I mean, I don't really do that anymore. I'm listing the highlights like on a menu, a few highlights so you get the idea. There's my cat. Okay, and Oatly salted caramel ice cream. Yeah, I was eating that for a while. Pretty good. I think after a while it starts to taste fake in a way that I quickly got over. Meaning, I got over eating it. March 1st, 2022, it's a Tuesday. 8 a.m. Counterculture coffee with half and half. 2 sunny eggs over toasted Weaver Street rye sourdough made at home. 12 p.m. Mixed greens with roasted pepitas, feta, olive oil, and balsamic made at home. 3 p.m. Dubu jorim with carrot made at home. 6 p.m. Chicken tikka masala over leftover brown rice made at home. 7 p.m. Oatly salted caramel ice cream. Wow, got some... Okay, so yeah, I remember on our way home from the beach, we stopped at Weaver Street. I'd never been. It's a decent grocery store chain in North Carolina. It's a co-op. It's expensive, but they have good options. Had a salad for lunch. Wow. And Dubu jorim. It's Korean. It's like a side dish. Tofu, braised tofu. It's a little sweet. I was making that a lot with heavy on the sesame seeds over rice. I like it, but I think what I really wanted is that Korean banchan that is the cold and sweet fish hot dog. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a hot dog, but fish. It's like pressed fish, and you slice it thin. And you make a sweet chili sauce, and it's divine. Anyway, the tofu is cheaper and more accessible, so I was doing Dubu jorim. It's like the same thing. I mean, it's so similar. You can eat it cold, like the fish banchan. Chicken tikka masala, I love that I made that. All right, March 2nd, 2022, it's a Wednesday. Counterculture coffee with half and half and a fried egg over toasted Weaver Street rye sourdough made at home. 12 p.m. Leftover masala over brown rice and cauliflower made at home. 5 p.m. Peanut butter miso cookie made at home. 7 p.m. Leftover chicken tikka masala over brown rice made at home. Yeah, that's that New York Times peanut butter miso cookie recipe. That turned out well. It's nice. It's a little bit savory. I often want to make it because I always have peanut butter and miso on hand. But what I realize is that the miso that I have in my fridge has fish in it. It has fish flakes. So I hesitate to make that cookie with something with fish flakes in it. But maybe I should try it. And, I guess I could buy a second miso, but it already takes me so long to get through a container of miso. I'm not going to buy a second one. So I'm not making these cookies again for a while, at least a year. And, miso never goes bad, so I can't just throw it out. I mean, I'm sure it eventually goes bad, but... March 3rd, 2022. It's a Thursday. 8 a.m. Counterculture coffee with half and half. And a fried egg over toasted Weaver Street sourdough, rye sourdough, made at home. 12 p.m. A small bowl of cottage cheese with sriracha. 1:30 p.m. Leftover chicken tikka masala over brown rice made at home. 5 p.m. Slice of mixed berry jam and turmeric cheese Danish made at home. 7 p.m. Kung Pao cauliflower and red bell pepper over rice made at home. Yeah, I remember this cheese Danish. It looked like a giant spine. I made a giant long cheese Danish, and it was so long that I had to curve it so that it could fit on the half sheet tray. And by half sheet tray, I mean regular size sheet tray, like, for home use, which is actually a half size. It was big. I remember Brian really liking that. Again, I mean, it still looks like I'm definitely unemployed. Just baking stuff in the middle of the day and shopping. Yeah. Small bowl of cottage cheese. Speaking of which, R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. I just recently saw an interview with him. Maybe it was when he was on Conan. Someone asked him what his favorite food was, and he said cottage cheese. I wonder if that's true. All right, guys. Talk to you later.